On Friday, the Florida Republican-controlled government decided to make good on their threats to withhold funding from school districts and, of course, withhold the pay of county officials within the school district over their decision to implement mask mandates in direct defiance of Republican Governor Ron DeSantis' ban on mask mandates. So on Friday, they announced that the school districts of Broward and Alachua, y'all don't get funding. You don't get paid. They're making good on their threat, and they're withholding the funding officially. Now, this decision came after more districts all throughout last week in the state of Florida decided to go ahead and implement mask mandates. We have thousands of students in just a few counties, actually. I think Broward had, it was 4,000 at least, on quarantine last week after exposure. And they had mask mandates. We have literally watched teachers in this state over the past 2 weeks since school resumed die. Other faculty at schools is dying. Some schools have said we can't get enough people in here. Some counties are experiencing shortages in both teachers and substitutes because they have so many on quarantine right now. And what is Ron DeSantis doing? He's being a stubborn prick because he doesn't want to have to admit that he made a bad decision. We're already seeing other Republican governors who've also implemented bans on mask mandates come forward and say, you know what? I was wrong. Asa Hutchinson in Arkansas is a prime example of that. Even Abbott over in Texas is starting to back off his ban on mask mandates. They're not going to go after the counties or school districts, that have implemented mask mandates in spite of his statewide ban. But down here in Florida, nope. This little wannabe dictator, Ron DeSantis, refuses to admit that he was wrong, refuses to admit that he is putting people in harm's way. And every time the Biden administration comes out and says, listen, you need to do this or get out of our way, he gets more pissed off. The Biden administration said it again last week. And all that does is piss this man off even more. He is a little Trump, a little bitty tiny knockoff version of Donald Trump, who's even more insecure than Trump himself. That's a pathetic way to go through life, but ladies and gentlemen, that is Ron DeSantis down here in the state of Florida. And of course, the Biden administration has said, listen, if he cuts off your funding, don't worry, we're going to give you your money. We're going to make sure this district is funded. We're going to make sure the school is funded. You know, we have all of these emergency COVID funds, and damn it, we're going to use them, and we're going to take care of you. You worry about protecting the students. We'll deal with the financial aspect of it. Biden last week also came out and threatened to sue, using the DOJ's authority, these governors who ban mask mandates. But this is a direct attack on our children, coming from this little Trump-loving governor, Ron DeSantis. He is a spineless, pathetic, weak version of a human being. And his hubris and his arrogance refuses to allow him to admit that maybe he made a mistake, refuses to allow him to back off his threat. People are going to die because of this decision. And every death that happens from this point forward is squarely on the shoulders of Ron DeSantis.